Video of the Dynaquest XL 37BH. Get up into the chassis here. I have the ignition on at the moment. Alright, so seats will rotate. You have to pull that, slide them sideways, and they will rotate. Then you have a couple buttons here. I don't know if I can see it with this camera, but there's a button there that allows you to raise and lower the air right on the seat. It makes it a little more comfortable driving. Subwoofer down at the bottom. That's nice sounding in here. That's a nice upgrade to what the stock speakers are. Decent sized seating. You can start and stop the generator up here. Cargo lights, exterior lights, and turn everything off if you want. It does come with a CB. Good luck getting it to work. I've never been able to get one to work, but I honestly don't know how to use them. So if you know how to, good for you, because I have no idea. All right, rear view camera, side cameras. It's all going to be on one situation here. On one screen situation. On one screen, it is not going to be tethered to your turn signals though, so that'll have to be something you have to pay attention to. The two cameras in the back, one towards the horizon a little more, then one towards the hitch a little more. Stereo on this one, it does have GPS in it, navigation. You'll have to set that one up when you get it home. And then I'm in a building as well. Radio. This also has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. In order to use those, there are two USB ports or plugs next to the subwoofer. One's for Apple, one's for Android. I believe the gray one's for Android and the black one's for Apple. I could be wrong, it could be reversed. But, I mean, if it doesn't work on one, we'll put it in the other one, right? Charging ports, just USB charging, nothing more. Power outlet. Battery boost, that's going to be to turn your house batteries into a chassis battery. TMPS, or TPMS, is tire pressure monitoring system. It'll go through all your tire pressures and everything. Tell you where everything is. There it is. It doesn't want me to do anything. I can't get that on video very well. That's just the two front tires. Push center button. Oop. Whoa, it's really hard to see it. Clock on this one. It has an alarm clock on it. I don't know why they put that in here, but hey, there's an alarm clock in here. We have OPT button. That is optional switch. There isn't a whole lot on this coach, and usually the optional switch doesn't actually work, but they do put it in there in case you ever want to put on some cool glowing lights behind the grill. Engine brake. Down is low, middle is off, up is high, so you get a higher compression rate when you're doing compression braking. Suspension height, that's going to be in case you get to a low bridge, or if you're going to level the coach. That's another way to do it. Drop the suspension first, and then drop the suspension, or drop the levelers, and then that just keeps the pressure off those, which is kind of nice. Regen button is something you probably will never have to use, but it's for the DEF system, so it's a regen. The only time you'll really use that is if you're parked somewhere for 20-30 minutes at a time, often. So a lot of delivery trucks will use that, but motorhomes not so much. Then you have lock, unlock, mirror heat, and then windows up and down. Then parking brake. Drive, neutral, reverse, then mode. You have a limited slip differential here, so if you ever get stuck in a little snow or a little bit of mud, you can turn that on. It will turn itself back off at about 20 miles an hour, so you get a little more positive traction on the back axle. Then you have marker lights. Those will turn on and off, basically saying thank you to a trucker, or hey, you can pass. All right, I did say I was going to show you that. So there's kind of bar lighting right there. It says DEF. That's going to be your level on that. Diesel. Then air pressure on everything. Not that my light's going to work very well in here. Speed control. You got to turn that on in order to even use it. Resume. Up is resume and excel. Then down is going to be coast and set. Switch below that is the lights. So up is going to be your lights are on. Down is going to be just marker lights. And then that increase decrease is just for the dash to brighten or dim the dashboard. This coach comes with a mobile eye. What that means is if you start crossing the line, you start dozing off a little bit, cross the line, or even if you're not dozing off, just kind of swaying in the road a little bit, it will actually start beeping at you, telling you that you're crossing the line. And that's going to be run from this little thing here. And it'll tell you speed limits. If it sees a sign, it'll actually record the sign and send it right to this. Beyond that, ignition. It's always going to be on the left on a Freightliner. And then you do get a cool little bus with it. I do like that. USB drive, which is going to have all your manuals inside of it. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Sorry about the video quality, but they give me a tablet, not an actual video recorder. But if you have any questions on this one, feel free to give us a call. If you have any concerns, call us. It doesn't matter. All right, either way, have a good day.